Hey, what's up? This is MC2 Christopher Snyder here in the Benelux. I am joined by a very special guest for a very special episode of The Hot Seat. We have with us today our Shape and Brussels Healthcare Facility Commander, COL Yolonda Summons. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for the invitation.
Of course. We've been excited actually to have you. You are the one guest here that when things get a little hot, you can actually help us, hopefully. Maybe some of that like training in the medical field will help us out today.
Well, I tell you what, you do not want me. You do not want me because at this point, I'm going to do some rudimentary stuff. I'll plunger or something.
So, ma'am, we're going to start here today with a very special hot sauce.
Aim high. Let's go. Cheers. Come on, Air Force.
Chair Porsche. So, ma'am, what's your number one priority as a leader?
To me, as a leader, it's an opportunity to give hope.
How do you enable your troops to kind of innovate and keep that hope alive to make the mission better?
One of the things that I message is I treat everybody individually. It's almost like a rubber band. I can't treat you like a rubber band. A rubber band at rest is just it's potential. But when you start stretching it and stretching it, and stretching it, you stop just at that point where that's your limit. But somebody else, I may be able to wrap that rubber band around the building and around the building one more time and get to the corner and be like, well, I better stop or else they're gonna break. The seed is inside of you, and all I wanna do is water it based on what is growing inside of you.
Let's rewind the years a little bit. Do you remember when you had a little gold leaf here?
I do.
You were a major?
I was.
You ever have a major malfunction?
Ooh, I have.
Let's take a trip down memory lane, ma'am.
Let's do it.
This is major malfunction. Now, do you know what this is from?
You can tell me.
I was really hoping you would know.
Oh, dang.
What is your major malfunction?
I have no idea what this movie's from. I know it's a big military movie. Let's make it up. This is Pepper Dude,
yeah.
And he's holding a cat.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's nice.
What's his name?
Let's call him. Yeah, I don't know.
He looks like a Leslie.
Okay, Leslie.
All right. Well, Leslie's gonna spice up our morning. Here we go.
Here we go.
Cheers, ma'am.
Wow. What's not cool is now I wish I was vegan. Because I had to let that hang there till I got that bone out. That's not cool. I'm gonna pretend.
You're gonna pretend like it's not there?
I am pretending that this is ice cream. We've been knowing each other for a long time after that one.
Well, I want to get to know you a little bit. I'd like to know who this is and who this person is saying hi to here.
Actually, that is my battalion command sergeant major, and I, with the President of the United States then, President Barack Obama. That's probably around 2012. So basically what happened is I was stationed in Fort Belvoir. It was Colonel Gatson. I don't know if you remember him. He was a W amputee, but he was the garrison commander. He goes, hey, yeah, I may have a mission for you. I said, okay. So I get this code name mission. He was like, hey, are you ready for it? I was like, yeah. And so he calls and he gives me the code name. And I roll up, and this is who I see. It was right when I got to the command. One of the things I did is, you're always respectful of people. And I looked at him. He goes, we're going to get a picture. And I looked up at him. I said, sorry, Michelle. And I grabbed him. And Sergeant Major, I felt his arm around mine, too. So he was just as inspired. So it was pretty good. It was nice. Absolutely phenomenal guy.
This kind of goes back to what you were mentioning a moment ago, too, about having great leadership.
Because you feel the gravity of, you walked away and I was like, in my head, I kept saying, that was the President of the United States. That was the President of the United States. I kept telling myself to blink because people are going to think you're weird.
Well, we'll make sure we blink. The name of the next one is Napalm Nectar. This can't be good.
It can't be because it has a picture of like flames.
Yeah, and if you look at it, it's got like, it's thick.
Yeah, it is thick, and I do see seeds.
Yep.
And if memory serves me well, malfunction has seeds. All right, let's
We'll make it through this one together. All right.
This has got to be. This is sweet. This is nectar. This is no problem.
I like your optimism. Yes. Remember, you're inspiring me for hope.
Absolutely.
All right. Cheers.
I'm hoping you would say something, so I'll have time to recover.
I don't like the taste. It does not taste good to me.
Put it like this.
There's the heat.
It brings me to tears. It's not bad. I think
They, they say in nature that red and yellow are warning colors, and we should have listened. Well, if this is anything like the real napalm,
this one has hang time.
yeah, it's still going.
No, it's like hanging in the back of my throat.
I think I have a seed stuck in between my throat.
Yeah, if my tonsils had legs, I would think that they would be cringing up right now because that's exactly what's happening.
Yeah.
Okay, it's cool.
Oh. How does the work that you do here in the SHAPE in Brussels healthcare facility, how does it affect the larger mission of building a more lethal force?
We try to make sure that the soldiers, airmen, sailors, everybody is ready. We've been doing cross-training. We got the new DOD PHA. You know, you can't be serious and you're trying to fan your tongue at the same time. I'm losing all kind of cool points. But we have to be ready. We're doing cross-training, making sure that we're able to do the PHA, the periodic health assessments for the Air Force the same way we do with the Army. Right now we have a phenomenal rating with making sure that soldiers, airmen, and sailors are ready, to include the Marines. So I don't know if I did any justice to that while I want to like fan my lips.
Yeah, we do. All right, you ready for the next one, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay. We're gonna do something special, ma'am.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna let you take control here. We are in, of course, the hot seat.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna let you roll the die here and determine our fate. Sitting next to you are 12 sauces. I have no idea what they are. I don't know what's in any of them. I have no idea how strong these sauces are. May you decide our fate.
Oh,
11.
no problem. Let's do it.
We gotta show this Air Force how it's done.
Let's do it.
Cheers. I feel like we did take a step back. We got like a lucky break here. But one thing I know, when like I'm a patient at your facility. I've gone in for issues here and there, and if a patient comes in and they kind of want to let you know what their experiences were, or maybe let the larger community know how it was at the healthcare facility, how can they do that?
Well, I love hearing from people, and I like it from any venue. Facebook, the SHAPE Healthcare Facility Facebook. But the one that's most beneficial to us is if you are lucky enough to get a survey. The JOES survey, which stands for the Joint Outpatient Experience. If you fill out those are most helpful. We ask you about your provider, your primary care provider. We ask you about access, like how easy was it to get into the facility. We talk to you about the facility itself, the cleanliness of it, and then also the services that you get. So if you fill that out, it's an incentive for us to, number one, to make sure that we give you back what you need. And we appreciate it very much so. We want your feedback because to me, you talk about number one priorities. The patient is our number one priority. It's always patients. Patients always.
So we're gonna get a little fruity with it.
Okay. I will feed in with you.
This is our Blueberry Falcon
All right.
hot sauce.
Okay.
I don't know how hot this one is.
Okay. But I'm gonna pretend like it's my blueberry pancakes on Saturday morning.
I love it. We're just gonna have a nice Saturday morning. Oh, it's tasty.
That one is tasty.
Yeah.
That's breakfast.
So you're gonna put that on your pancakes.
No, I won't put them on my pancakes, but I would definitely put that on another meat of choice.
Okay. I've heard that you've kind of taken on a second occupation here in the community. I've heard you're somewhat of a bounty hunter these days.
No, that is hilarious. I am. I have to put my
Oh, serious, very serious.
Yes, because
All right.
when you're hunting somebody down, you got to be serious. No, I'm just kidding. And basically what it is it's just a fun way to kind of get at medical readiness. And it's America's Most Wanted.
America's Most
Located
Wanted.
at SHAPE in Brussels. It's Brussels Most Wanted, SHAPE. And the bottom line is, you never probably did this. Drive too fast, cop pulls you over.
Never. That never happened to me.
No, me either. But I've heard that some people get warning tickets, and so this is just a warning. We'll send out an email and be like, hey, don't make us come and find you. We will use anyone. We'll use commander, we'll use command sergeant major, we'll use your spouse, we'll use your pet, we'll use your child. We'll be like, where is your parent? And basically just kind of coming in. We won't detain you long. And basically just want to ask you a couple questions about your health. And
Bounty Hunter, what is the end goal here for people in our community?
The end goal is for those people who are in service or, in uniform, no matter, Air Force, Army, Navy, Marines, just to make sure that their medical readiness once a year is checked. Whether it be the dental, we get 1 year. You go in, it's just like your car. You got to go in and do the emissions test. So we just want to periodically check to make sure that you're okay and make sure that you're good to go. And if there's anything that is an indicator that we need to check out, we want to check it out. And it's painless. It's easy.
Not like what we're doing now.
No. No.
So, ma'am, I want to offer you the opportunity, if you'd like, you can try one of my vegetarian wings. I know it doesn't have a bone, so maybe on the next, because we're about to upgrade, maybe it will be less effort, if you'd like.
You know what? I will try one of yours.
Please do.
Here we go. And yours is all neat. I left dribbles everywhere.
Well, actually, that's a testament to you, not me. I'm pouring yours.
Oh, dang it.
See, that was you.
I did not mean to dig you.
No. That means that you're the clean one.
That just means I'm going to have to get it up. No, that's awesome.
So I have bad news.
That's okay.
So-
There's no bad news.
This is bad news.
No bad news.
We're going somewhere you don't want to go.
Okay.
We're going to dive into a very special sauce here.
Okay.
This is Enola's little boy. Hope you enjoy your vegetarian nugget.
Thank you. You eat it like sushi.
On good throat.
Whoever made that one is not right. It looms in every crack and crevice of your mouth. Like, I don't know. I've never tasted anything on the side of my tongue. But that's definitely on the side.
I think you're starting to sweat. You might hate me for what I'm about to say, but I didn't feel anything with that.
Seriously?
Nothing.
I mean, it feels like a little mini fire right here. I'm like, is there a fire extinguisher in here?
Well, shall we?
Well, no.
Oh, you still got more to go?
And then what you don't want to do is breathe out of your mouth on this one.
I will be solidarity with you.
Who did that? Do you see the eyes?
I do.
Here we go.
I'm gonna eat my words now. I feel it on the back
What
end.
did you want to drink?
Shall we cheers on some milk? No, it's coming back. Don't ever listen to me.
It's like I want to breathe out of my ears or something because it's like...
What's a moment in your military career that made you say, oops, I shouldn't have done that?
There is no gaining composure. So I'll just spill it. I was in charge of a fundraiser. And I was determined, because I'm competitive, that I would win. I decided that I'd get all my lieutenants together. I was trying to coalesce and say, hey, look. It was an silent auction thing. I said, hey, let's get together and we'll put in our own money. So we put ourselves up for auction. So we could do anything that you wanted to do. And my battalion commander at the time, it was Colonel David Rubenstein, now retired Major General Rubenstein. So he goes, I'm gonna bid on this auction. And I didn't know this for years, so we played along. I didn't know how he outbidded us. But anyway, he bidded like one penny over us. So
You tried to outsmart your commander.
I did, and it did not work out.
This might be my oops moment.
Is it? No, this is definitely going on there. Because I was
Yeah.
talking smack. I was like, oh, you can't bring the heat.
I just talked smack. What was I thinking?
I don't think I have enough tissue.
It's time to move on. We have a special sauce with us today. Our Medboard Motivator.
No.
Cheers, ma'am.
There we go. Wait, we didn't.
We didn't actually.
There we go. That one has vapors.
The vapors are not good.
I thought you were my friend.
I thought it was your friend too. I don't think I'm either of our friend right now. I think I just drooled.
I thought gravity was supposed to go down. That one went up.
What's something that impresses you about today's soldier, sailor, airman, marine?
I'm willing to push for their agenda. Different than, just allowing the status quo. That's one of the things I'll say. I'm gonna keep it short because I'm trying to make sure that my breathing is good and that it's going the right way.
Well,
that one kind of hangs too.
oh gosh, I'm telling you, I got a pocket.
See?
This is not something you want to share. having sat through the hot seat, first of all, I want to thank you so much for joining us, ma'am.
Thank you.
I think having an opportunity like this, the nice thing for you and I to do, of course, is to share it with someone else in our community.
Absolutely.
And I was wondering, ma'am, if there's anyone in our community that you'd like to challenge to sit in this hot seat.
Well, you know, there's not a selfish bone in my body. And the more I think of it, we are kindred spirits. I would like to call out Chaplain Boyd. Where are you? Hey, forgive me.
Well, I'm sure whenever he does join us, this will be a great opportunity for him. But ma'am, I really have to thank you so much for sitting here with us, getting to know you a little bit. And I want to thank you. I want to thank also the MWB who helped us set all this up. They are the people who provided this entire facility and made this possible. Our SHAPE Morale and Welfare branch does amazing things. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, SHAPE MWB.
We did it. And I'd like to thank you guys, too. You guys are absolutely phenomenal every time I see you. And you guys lift my spirits.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you.
What else do you need? Cool.
You're done.
Hey, that's not right.
So I was silly. I thought I was all like smooth with a Noel's little boy, and then when that hit me, I was like, no. Nope.
The one that you had to delay, that one got me.
I don't know why it didn't hit me at first.